Hey, what's up, all? I was trying to make sure I had. There's like two things in the RC file you need for gem info. I'm not sure if I have both of them. One of them is more gem info, but I feel like there's another one. Always show gems equals true. Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking for. All right, appreciate it. All right, yeah, today we're going to be trying a flawless run. Getting all the gems and keeping them intact. I've never done it before. So we'll see. I think I'm starting with a short blade. Let's start off with 4 short blades. Yeah, I'm mostly worried about I mean, aside from just dying, I'm mostly worried about slime is always a pain in the ass. Has a short timer, and if you get a bad layout, it can be difficult. But I mean, you get to kind of play like a pig in some ways. Like if you make a mistake, just chalk it up to trying to be fast. Okay, very typical. Whenever I do a turn count run, I found about 80 shops by D5. Yeah, pretty typical. Okay, we found all the staircases. I'm going to take this teleport trap. Yeah, that happens to me every time. I mean, so far there's nothing too exciting, but I mean, you could see what's happening here. Okay, I'm going to be grabbing strength the whole way for big bites. Okay, we found a sewer and we found gloves. Okay. May the shafts not be with you. Thank you, Kirby. Very distant drain, okay. And now a distant drain. Very nearby. Okay. Let's grab one Evo. Grab some fighting. What's up, Hedgehog? Ugh. All right, we got him without getting corroded, which is good. Wow. I think we take this. I was really I was planning on taking Woo, but like early Jivia is very nice. It also makes slime a lot easier. Go Jivia coward. I am. I'm not a coward. I'll take it. I don't need items. Picking up items wastes turns anyway. All right. Let's take a peek up here. Nice digging. Okay, this is pretty dense with stuff. All right, we got a bunch of gnolls, but no real like big gnolls. Let's pull these guys up. Just bring shields up to an integer. Just need to find a rift in a slime vault. If I'm wishing, I'm gonna wish for like I don't even know what. Something that's not reach, that's OP, like I don't even know what the best Vinestalker weapon would be. G&G, that is a good one. Vamp Tooth ain't bad, actually. If I'm, can I get that? I didn't even think of that. When I took that sewer, I didn't even think that, like, Jivia was in the cards. That's, like, a good reason to go into a sewer on a turn count run. All right, we got Pickle with a Whip of a Lek. You hate cactus people. That's racist. I'm going to quaff this 4-stack. Hey, we got Invis. That's pretty good. I'm also going to quaff Might. Let's try to get this guy out of here before he elects me to death. You managed to kill a cactus? That's crazy. Neglecting a cactus is like, I mean, that's metaphorical levels of of neglect. Yeah, I get it, but it's like if you're killing cacti, I mean, you're essentially just buying plants to watch them die. All right. I guess we're gonna head down. Yeah, we have tomato and jalapeno plants that are doing pretty well, but we also have like a whole lighting system that's does a lot of work. I recommend the arrow gardens are actually really good. I've never kept anything alive until I owned one. Yeah, armor isn't a thing yet. Dodging is kind of a thing. Let's grab 2 dodging. Okay. Thank you, slime creature. Okay, we're confused. Yeah, the arrow garden's really nice. I've let's take this. We have to move now because we're on fire. Okay. That guy just shot fire through the snake. I didn't expect that. What is it? It's like a thing, like it's basically like a lighting system, but it also like jostles the soil, and you just put like the food into it and it distributes it and turns the light off and on at different intervals. It's really good. Yeah, it's an animated water feeding light thing. And even a fool can use it in my experience. Okay, all the poison resistance you need. Yeah, all the like there's temple, although I don't need it. All the like later in my life I learned all the things that if you want things to be good, you got to jostle them cuz it's the same thing with coffee. We got this we researched and got this coffee maker that makes really good coffee, and it's pretty simple. It has one button, but it also helps if you as it's distributing the water, you kind of jostle the grinds a little bit so that they get fully wet. So, yeah. There's a lot of jostling in my household. Wow. I will take your ring of slang. Thank you. Once I finish like exploring this floor, I'm going to read ID some of these stacks I have. All right, yeah, let's see what this is. We got a revel. We got an ID. We got an acquirement. Hmm. This is easy, quick blade. Okay. All right, I like it. This is why we read ID things. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know about that pick. I don't know. I think I would go with the Mega Vamp Q Blade personally, but I guess it depends on what else you had going on. If I was walking around with a like, I don't know. I know like it's not at Mindale, but it's a It's still a good weapon compared to the garbage you start with. But it depends on what weapon you were using at the time. Okay, yeah, I get it. My attack delay is 1.1 on this Q blade, and I only have 8 levels of it. But I guess Knolls take a while to get to 8 levels, depending on what you started with. What's up, Plank? Okay, we'll take strength. We will cook these guys. Oh, Passwell's a nice one. BMLT. What's up, Jola Kraut? Are you like listing your lunch order? All right, yeah, let's explore this way. Nope. That sounds good. That's a solid order, honestly. Wow. Full LOS Acid Dragon hit? You crazy? Nice job, Hornet. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, we've found Lair. All right. We hit Lair by 20, sub 2,600. Not bad. I mean, it doesn't even have to, like, it's really just, did we get the gems, I guess. It's not really, like, a race in terms of turn count, but it essentially ends up being that. Scarf of Harm. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep going on short blades until it's... I mean, we're attacking at 0.9 and 1.0. I thought I saw a 1.1 mixed in there, but I could be wrong. Ooh, that guy's got Cure R. Nice. Damn, Black Mambas everywhere. We're not fully... All right, yeah. While I have not full life, let's drop some stuff. Ugh, I don't like this staircase, even with being fast. Okay, nice. I will definitely take some Cure R. Interesting. All right, we got sheep. I think we... let me hit him with light first. Okay, we got a Harold. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Mm-hmm. All right, this looks like a very juicy warping. Let's hit all those guys. Ugh. Okay. Well, there you have it. So it looks like we have Snake. That's what I'm gonna... That's what I'm judging by the fact that a million snakes came out when we got marked. Yep, there's Snake. Let's grab some armor. Let's grab like one more Evo. I'm just gonna pop all these up a little bit. And probably go down a different staircase. What is this over here? Because I just noticed I can get through here. Oh, that's a lot of snakes. Okay, that's sheep. That's that. Okay. I think... Yeah, I'm gonna grab like one more shield, and I'm gonna go back to short blades. Oh, there's a Curar up there too. Okay, here come the sheep. Ugh. Wow, that Void Ooze is definitely doing some damage. Discover more artifacts. I got some strength. Okay, I disarm stuff. Don't have any darts, huh? No, I mean, even if they were, no, I had like at least 2 of those gems shatter. I might not even have picked up all the gems. Because, like, you can get a high score and still not get the gems, or miss them, or get them and then they shatter. Like, I'm pretty sure my slime gems shattered on that run. It's a pretty tight clock. I've done like several turn count runs and never gotten all the gems, so. But I'm also not sure if they were out at the time. Yeah, you're really at the mercy of, assuming you're strong enough. There's also like just a bunch of different endings you can get that, you know. Oh man, I really want that stuff. Jeez. Oh, wait, they don't need artifacts, so at least I don't lose the plate no matter what. But let's see if we can... We found moonshine. Curing. We found ambrosia. Actually, I don't know. Like, I assume there's a hatch over there because if I fly over, there must be a way to get out, right? Or do I just have to teleport? Yeah, it's escape hatch into the ceiling. All right, we found enlightenment. Hey, we found another enlightenment. Okay, we get to go back across. So this is overall good. Let's put that on. Ring of Dex, I'll take. Okay, the gem wasn't over there. Oh, sure. Okay, this is going to be Hydra, Earth Shaman, Kato ending. This ending is too easy. I mean, it's not the hardest ending, but I do try not to underestimate and not say things like that because I don't like famous last words. You know what I mean? This ending is too easy is exactly what someone who's going to die to that ending says. Wow, Vampiric Thame. I'd be thrilled to find this if I didn't already have a Keyblade. Okay, we have the first gem. And I think we only found one S branch, right? Although it did look shoals-ish on that one floor. There were like a bunch of squares with water. Did I find slime? No, I didn't. Oh, I could go do slime. I'm unlikely. Oh, there it is. Right? There's nothing wrong with doing slime now. That's a classic. That is a classic. I think about that and laugh sometimes. You think you're better than me? Dead. I don't even know who I was talking to. Does anybody remember what I died to when I said that? I know I clipped it somewhere. An orc warlord with a holy sword? Wow. I was really pushing it, huh? And I was undead, I presume. Damn, I said you think you're better than me to a guy with a holy weapon, and he just 1,000 damaged me, right? A revenant? Yeah. Well, there you go. That guy clearly did think he was better than me, and was also clearly correct. Yeah, like look at this gem timer. I'm not fighting anything. I'm just going straight toward where I think the thing is. It's at 760. Okay. Yeah, sure. Double resist fire and regen MP seems good. Has drain. I must be leaving the area, right? It's like, yeah. Oh, wow. Now that's good. Yeah, we'll be putting that on. Plus 10 any armor is usually pretty good. This is an above average slime because it has like evocables, which I wasn't even sure they didn't eat. And then like a bunch of artifact stuff. But like look at the timer. Like all I did was walk straight toward the loot and I'm gonna leave and then the timer's gonna be like at a couple hundred turns. let's put our stuff on here since we're better off using turns in slime than on lair. Okay, I got a double cold ring, and then I also have -5 strength +4 slay. It's hard to say if that's... I mean, slay is very good on a quick blade. I feel like it's got to be worth it, even though I lose strength. The dex isn't doing me a ton. All right, I like what we're doing here. And now... Oh, I have poison resist from the plate. I would like to go back and get that cloak, honestly. But it's on D5. That's not horrible. But, yeah. I think before I go any further down... Okay, nice. Hey, look, they left me some stuff here. All right, so yeah, let's go while we're here. Let's just go get that that cloak of poison resist. I don't have a cloak. It's +2. It fills in the one resist I need, and then we're just in pretty good shape. Hey, if you're DPing turn count, are you aiming for the gems? Yeah, the goal of this run is more... It's about getting the flawless title more than anything. So doing a turn count run is kind of just a byproduct of that. Yeah, let's go here and then go through this area. All right, nothing here. Okay, there you have it. Decent defenses for where we are, you know, for XL 14. I mean, this is pretty good. And then we have all the resists in the world. What XL did you get those? I found them. I just found them in slime. Since we took GVO, we could go straight into slime. So I'm pretty sure I was the XL I'm at right now because I just went there. Okay, teleportation trap. Sounds good. Okay, we got a 4 stack of scrolls. They could be... I guess noise and torment are the only bad ones. This guy's got distortion. Do I want distortion? I better go pick that up, actually. That's a good one to have on hand for this type of run. It's a quick exit to Abyss if we need it. Okay, big shaft. What are we on, D10? Let's take a look at D11. I like to avoid corridors for turn count runs when you're exploring, just to open up as much as possible. Ooh, blink. I'll take that. Let's memorize blink. Other spells I'm looking for, apportation is a good one. That's like kind of the best one. Okay, we got bees. What is this? Did I miss a necropolis? Or I don't know. I don't know what tile that is. Abyss portal? Okay. I don't know. Wow. 9 strength, eh? Sheesh. It's just a weird... I mean, well, there are abyssal things here. Oh, hello. What do you got for me, acquirement? Hey, regen boots. Those are just the best thing ever. Definitely take regen over AC on any account. Yeah, I'm just going to drop the +2 boots. It's just no way I wear them over regen on a turn count run. Yeah, it appears to just be a demon vault. It's just not one I recognize. Oh, there's Orc. Okay, Orc has no gem. Okay. Yeah, let's do this the slow, stupid way. Is there anything I need to worry about? I don't think this guy slows, but he doesn't, like, stop. Let's go this way, pull this guy up, and this invis guy up. Get anti-magicked. Had a willpower is not... It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot difference. 3.4 AC really bothers me. But I do like Will and Orc. But I don't know. I got File of Floods. I got being lucky. I got all kinds of things going for me. I don't know if I need to wear that hat. On Necropolis. Okay. What potions don't I have? Let me go up. Let me quaff a 2-stack. Magic. Brilliance. Okay. Attract. I like that. Let's pull everybody up. Everybody follow me. All right, Necropolis, what do you got for me? Artifact helmet. Enchant armor. All right, what does the artifact helmet look like? Or where is it? Flounder's got some things. Freezing gust, basically. And this guy, no disrespect, stinks. $17.8. Dodging. Yeah, I should grab some of this. Okay. So 1 AC for 3 strength. Let me take a look at this. I lose 1 AC, I gain 0.0 EV. So I trade an AC for half an EV. And then, but I also do more damage slightly. Yeah. I think like half a point of total defense is worth more damage generally. Yes, bite and all auxiliaries scale with strength. Which I plan to have with Jivia too. But let's see. So there's an enchant armor here. This guy doesn't seem too bad. It's just him? It's got a lot of AC, but I don't care. I don't really care about AC on a quick blade character. It sounds counterintuitive, but if you got the brand that you're supposed to have on it, you usually don't care too much because you're just biting. Your weapon is basically just a life support system for biting, and then if you're actually using a good brand, then that's just extra. So I got an enchant armor. We'll throw that on the gloves. And then what else is here? Potion of Might. Fire Dragon Scales. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this alone, though. This has, like, Spark Wasp, Air Mages. Those are not the type of things I want to mess around with. I think we'll just skedaddle. Does Malform Ox scales with strength? Yeah, why wouldn't it? All auxiliaries key off of strength, as far as I know. There's been no changes to that. Like a flat amount? I don't know. You're getting too detailed. I don't like go into the code and look at stuff. I just like know basic. Like, I only care so much as it affects decision making. So, like, you know, keys off strength, I pump strength. That's all I really need to know. As far as like, the degree and actual like hard numbers, that I don't know. That you'll have to ask someone who like code dives or is like intimately knowledgeable of it. I just know that in concept, you should be training strength on Vinestalkers. There you go. Yeah, Autark knows what he's talking about. I'm definitely not the guy who types like I never type 2.5% and I never type 3.3%. Like you'll never see me type that. There you go. Yeah, Autark is at his desk. He's got an abacus. He's got like a graphing calculator, Newton's cradle, magnifying glass. It's like wearing one of those green visors you wear when you do your taxes or deal a poker game. Let me take a look at this. Wow, 8 decks, huh? Oh, I've got clarity of mind. That's got to be good. I don't think that works. I know that works on confuse, but it doesn't work on paralyze. So let's just not get paralyzed. Let's just like kill everybody in one punch if we can. Just fine. As long as you don't like this guy, you really just want to like break LOS if you don't have the willpower for it. Oh boy, here comes Big Rupert. I do have a poison. I also have an ammo. Rupert does cast Bonk. He doesn't see us. Let's just move this way. Oh, now he sees us. Okay, he's quite dead. Let's bring short blades to Mindalay. Let's grab strength. Tremorstone? Oh shit, there's what's her name? Okay, we got Nergal, Ogre Mage, all the paralyzed dudes are here. They heard we didn't have Will. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, the old mimic shop. It's not silly. It's great. All right, let's grab this. I guess we should look at the other shop. Lig. Yeah, let's buy D cancel. Buy all that. Brand weapon, sure. Shouldn't there be like one more shop? There's two shops. One was a mimic, so there should be a fourth, unless I got two mimics. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, I would generally be excited about these, but there's no way I use any of these daggers over a quick blade. Yeah, they could be plus 12 elect daggers with will. I mean, yeah, that would be nice if there was something I would switch to for, but I think I'm just going to hold on to my money. It seems unlikely that I would want them. Okay. So I can go through dungeon, do more dungeon just to build like XP or whatever and find shit and then go S branches. Or I can just go straight S branches. Is that QB from acquirement? Yes, it is. I found two acquirements and we got Q Blade and I think the regen boots. So we're doing okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to pop down through dungeon. See what we find. Yes, I agree. We've gotten pretty good luck overall in like what we found. Okay. I don't actually know why that guy appeared. Oh, I see. It's my one of my mutes outlines him in light. Is that a new mute? I don't know. You know what's weird? Is like, what the hell is going on here? I thought I had like Gevia mutes. But now like all these mutes are mutes except for that one, but maybe it is. They all look like normal mutes, which seems odd, right? Like I don't have any green mutes, but these are all, I don't know. Yeah, I don't actually know what's happening. It seems like it'd be like a crazy coincidence that I just happen to have no Gevia mutes currently, right? Maybe they're only green. I think those are mutes that Gevia gave me, but maybe they're only green when they're Gevia only. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I did get like a mute or two from Quaff IDing a mutation pot. Like I think that's how I got the artifact one. But the other ones I'm pretty sure are all Gevia, so that must be what it is. I love this position. Let's go here. Okay, is there anything we want to drop? That mutation shit on my gloves. I don't actually... Oh, okay, the rings give me Arlek. I'll grab the storm scales just in case. The advantage of repositioning there? Well, because I was on a corner, which means the Storm Dragon could double zap me. I could be wrong, but I feel like if by moving, I don't get double zapped. Classic D12 Storm Dragon. Yeah, I think it was that weird vault. Anytime you see a grid-like vault, you're going to get some added depths. Be a nice thing to find though as a troll. Get those Storm Dragons going early. Okay. Oh shit! Tabbed a little too hard there. Nice. Love a blink scroll. Let me pick this up. Okay, thank you, Slime, for getting in the way. Enchant weapon. Yes, I would like to enchant this. Okay, short blades are at min delay. Armor 0.4 per. Dodging 0.8 per. I don't think I need to take these scales. I have resists available. Okay, we got the dungeon gem, and we found depths. Didn't find vaults yet, but that's okay. Yeah, let's start moseying on, like, up. I think if I go up, they trigger the alarm, no? Maybe not. Let me go this way. Not that triggering the alarm might not even be that... I don't know. Triggering the alarm sometimes on a TC run is actually good. I don't know if it's good here. Let's bring armor up. Fighting up. Oh, okay. Well, there's vaults. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to force this, but we found vaults. All right, let's head back to S branches. Lair is D8, right? Okay. I love getting the passive map mutation. on turn count like this. It's always good. Is gold worth picking up in TC game? There's definitely a point where you stop picking it up. You know, I don't know if 900 gold is where you stop, but magic dart, I think I can do without that. I think probably like someone like Safer like stops picking it up very early. Kind of depends on if you're going for like very tight high score or just like you have some like lesser goal. All right, we are in Snake. This is always fun. Coming into S branches. Okay, we got poison. Let's look at here. We see that we have resist poison, and we lament it. Okay. I guess the thing is though that like, while I do agree, at some point you want to stop picking it up. I also feel like with Gevia, you kind of get it where you can, because if you need it, it's harder to get. But I don't know. I mean, we've already done the work. We're in pretty good shape as far as like, gear is concerned. But what scrolls am I missing? Amnesia, butterfly summoning. Okay. Ooh, Azul. What up, Azul? Big floods. Range guys are like one of the bigger pain in the asses outside of Serpent Guardians. Okay, here comes some things. I'm going to quaff Might here. This could get dicey. I'm also going to... I always forget. Is Oozmancy and Slimemancy? I always forget. I want the Walls one. Yeah, Oozmancy, I guess. Might have been overkill there. I don't know. It felt non-trivial. Okay, haste, sure. I wonder if this floor has any stairs that go down. Oh, there's some. Oh, ask and you receive. I don't think I'll be taking any hatches. I'm not like that maniacal. Okay, nice. There's Vashnia. Or not Vash. Yeah, Vashnia. Man. Hatch into Rune Vault seems like a nice way to die, but so fast. Okay, there's Vashnia, and this is a good spot. All right, nice. Get kill hold. Nice. I hate this. There's a shaft. Man, finding the third staircase is very difficult, but I really, like, this seems so bad. It's actually better if he surrounds us and we can just pull those guys up than letting them kite us. But those guys deal so much goddamn damage. I think I could just die there, like, before I even get to do anything. I see it. Dig through. Hey, a bigger shield. I kind of like that. I would like a kite, to be honest, but... Okay, now that I'm low on HP, I'm going to just test this out. I want to put on the tower shield and see how fast. 0.8 and 0.9 seems awful. I cannot wear a shield that reduces my attack speed by 0.3 on a quick blade. It's just not good enough. So hopefully we find a shield. If we're going to find a shield, this is the place to find it. Let's bring Evo up a little bit. Ooh, there's one. Yes, I will take that. Let's bring shields up. Let's grab this enchant weapon. +2 tower shield. Okay. Wow. Man, these mutes really shitting on really shitting on my auxiliary armor. Okay, this doesn't feel like where the ending is going to be. Yeah, I think turning off gold actually might not be the worst idea. Yeah, it's not quite felid, but... Okay, everyone's coming out. Say hi here. Man, only 2 curing. Well, while I'm regenning, might as well pick up the gold and also the shield. Okay, this looks very ending-ish. All right, we got a gem, and we got the rune. Okay. Is there anything else we want to drop? Seems fine. Okay, now we need to find the other S branch. Looks like it might be here. I don't know. Yeah, it's not here. Yep, there it is. No, not my regen boots. Oh, I got gloves back. Okay, 2 summoning. There is ID up there, but I don't know. It's not even worth walking over there, I don't think, to ID my last thing. Okay, we got an ice cave. I don't know if I want to use Revelation on an ice cave. Ooh, distortion? Ugh. All right. Okay, Swamp 4. Here we go. Hmm. It does look like they're kind of coming from I mean, I gotta assume this Death Drake is coming from the ending, right? Probably. Okay. So Amnesia, Noise, Torment, I really don't give a shit about, and all my potions are ID'd. So I'm going to turn off identification now. Okay, that brick looks like it's part of the ending, right? Okay. Scroll of silence I'll take. Okay. We got gem, we got rune. Is it even worth going in there? Is there going to be loot? I don't think so. Oh, there's something. Parchment of silence. I don't think so. Okay. All right, we're right on schedule. So next is either vaults or elf. It's probably elf. Vaults is like kind of tough too because you got to really get in there. Are gems a new mechanic? I mean, I think they've been around for at least 4 or 5 versions, no? Depends on what you mean by new. Yeah, I don't want to read all 4 of these in here, but I feel like they came out in like they came out when Meteorin went away, which I don't know, what was that, like 31? Well, you're only gonna see them if I'm doing a turn count run, which is like somewhat few and far between. Yeah, so the last Meteorin I did was in 2025, and that was in version 29. So I'm guessing that gems probably came out in version 30. So yeah, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, year and a half ago. Flawless means collecting all gems and not letting them shatter. Meaning, like, you not only have to get them, but you have to get out before the time is up. All right, so Orc is D9. Yep, there you go. 2.5 years. Okay, we got the shaft. That's that makes it faster. It looks like we got outside of vault, which is good. Outside of blade, rather. Although I could do blade just to get like the enchant weapon scrolls. It's not the worst. So I get like 2 to 4 enchant weapon scrolls or whatever it is, and then it's also pretty dense XP. What the hell's that guy holding? Okay. I think the slime's got our other enchant weapon scroll. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of armor because of our auxiliary situation. Yeah, I'm just better off training dodging. Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to have the money for this. I do have a cloak here, which I think is like, if I get willpower, it's pretty good because I have resist poison elsewhere, right? Not on me, or not on, but I do have it on me. Yeah, I'll grab it. And it is willpower. Teleport other? I think I'm good on that. Okay, nice. Okay, GVA gave us some things. Okay, we found where we need to be. There is an alarm trap. It is all the way over here. Sonata? Wow. I can drop the sling and the dex ring, I think. Okay, all this stuff costs very close to the same amount. Let's grab a little more shield. Nice. Okay, I'll grab that big pile of money. Yeah, I mean these piles of money are big enough that I'll pick them up. That's a good ring. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wear this over the other one. Even though it's Slay, I gain 5 strength and I gain like will, which is big. And I gain everything else. So let's do that. Gives me all the things. Now I don't have to worry about getting marked in vaults too. Can you Slimify uniques? I think so. I don't use Slimify a ton, but I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, I guess that's it for Elf. Oh, right, I got shafted. Okay, we have Elf Gem. Next is Vaults. Vaults is on D1314. We haven't found it yet. Is this a normal tile for VS? No, not at all. Check. This is the Cactus Giant. On Vinestalker, I tend to go for Cactus Giant or Shambling Mangrove, depending on how I'm feeling. Oh, right. Vault, I marked it down. It's on D14. Okay. Because we did find the entrance. Okay, I have flight. Let's put that on. Let's go through the service entrance. Okay, vaults. Here we go. Not a big fan of javelins on Jivia worshippers. Just doesn't tend to work out very well. That's why I often don't go for throwing on Jivia. Okay, nothing here. It's crazy I have +8 int and 14 int, but I also have -2 int, so I guess that makes sense. Do I have condenser vein? No. All right, well, I guess we're just punching all these guys. Do I want to go for T-Loc maybe? It's hard to go wrong. Gaining spell casting is something. It's probably right to take the first 3 or 4 levels of it anyway, even if you're not casting on VS. Just for the MP. Okay, so far we're doing okay with the staircases. It can be rough in vaults, because vaults floors tend to be pretty big. Nice. Nice job, dude. Way to hit me for 1,000 damage. Nice. Slime just eating stuff up. I guess it's not the end of the world for him to convoke. Nice. Polyed him into something that's friendly. It's pretty funny if you poly into a slime that then eats something that's kind of near you. Okay. I can't believe this plus 10 scale I found early is still kind of going. These plates are just worse. You're just going to go the whole game with a scale mail? Okay, Blink is castable. Oh, Apportation we don't have. I erroneously thought Pass Wall was Apportation for some reason. So yeah, we're good on Blink. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab more fighting. Okay, more. Okay, so we can wear a hat but not a helmet. Sure. Now we just have max willpower. I guess in this instance, I just put on the Cloak of Poison Resist for the extra AC. I still have max willpower. Or, you know, enough. Right? Yeah, 0%. Okay, this layout kind of stinks. But going upstairs doesn't make much sense. I would come down the other staircase, which is also kind of in a dead end. Might just be a mistake to come into these doors at all. It's probably better to just stick to the main halls and open doors and see what's inside. Okay, vault's 4. All right, here's vault's 5. Read Telly go down. That's not Gyron Gimbal. That's a good quick blade though. That is a quick blade. The Holy brand is whatever, but it's got some things on it, namely +9. Hey, Kenny McZoo. Thank you for the gifted sub to Old Freeport there. Very generous. Yeah. So I lose a lek, but I gain 4, and then also if I use it, I get resist a lek, which maybe means I don't have to wear this ring. Like I could put on the other Slay ring. I have to take a look at this. Although the other Slay ring has resist a lek too. I'm not. It's not really why I'm wearing it. Hmm. Well, let's see. I don't know. The Elect brand is good on a quick blade. Yeah, it's a pretty decent landing, I'd say. Yeah, the +9 strength might be better than. You might be right. +9 strength might be better than Slay. Nice. All right. I do want to check out what's like in this loot at least, even though I already got the gem and the rune. V's charge might be a thing. That's pretty good. Let me see. Do I want to make the plunge into putting stuff into like T-Loc and air to get V's up, or do I want to keep? I don't know. I can probably stand to get more defenses, honestly. Yeah, let's go here. I don't want that guy to convoke? Question mark. Not sure how that guy's confused. I'm going to presume it has to do with my art of mutations. Ooh, a gold dragon. That's interesting. He dropped them too. Nice. This is a very fruitful vaults. I lose a bunch of EV, but I would care less about. I don't know, actually. I'd basically just put slang on for the resist poison elect ring and then get elect off of the quick blade. I think I will pick up $342. That's all. That's a lot of money. I'll take a turn to do that. Thing is, I lose 5 EV, but I bet then if I train AC, I get, or if I train armor, I get a lot of AC. Yeah, let's just take a peek at how it looks. Like, if I put this on, I know I lose EV. But then let's say I put Slay on for this ring. And then I wield this quick blade. So now I have all the resists, but I have no willpower. That sucks. Oh, well, I am wearing Cloak of Poison Resist, so I can get 2 pips. Yeah, I don't love this, frankly. And this is even wearing that stupid hat. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Unless I find a bunch of enchant armors or something. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with this. At least for now. Okay, well, I got to find my way back. Okay, found Norris. He's not my favorite with Vinestalker. I mean, draining MP and confusing is bad, but I'm also pretty good at killing things, at least. Love how this guy has the door locked and then opens it just so the Yaktors can come in and shoot me. All right. Thank you, Slimes, for getting rid of doors. Like, what's the order? Do we go? We're not going to do Crypt and not Tomb, right? I'm going to look at TSWN's. What did they do? They did S branches. Oh, they just did Crypt, then Vaults, Depths, and then they came back for Tomb. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. Someone sent me a message. Was it you? Someone sent me a message like condescendingly offering like some dark fantasy 3-hour compilation. It's pretty funny. It's like, no, you don't understand. Like, that's the this video game music. It's not just chip tune. It's video game music I grew up on. It's very nostalgic, and it's like what these composers did with so little is amazing, and it's like it's part of the aesthetic of the stream, in my opinion. But I mean, if you don't dig it, I get it. You know, just mute the music for the first couple minutes. We got all the runes up until now. Yeah. I need a new intro track. It's a new intro track every single time. Mostly from like NES, Amiga, Commodore 64, some Genesis, Super Nintendo thrown in. So, and I know it's some people appreciate it because I've had people either say they want to know what it is or they know what it is, and like, you know. But I mean, I get it. Some people are too young. So I think I decided to go to Depths, and then I'll see what I find before I like make my decision on like whether I go do some Pandemonium next. It is Plank. It is a slur like boomer. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's like when you want to call someone old and be like, it's kind of like it's basically the old equivalent of calling someone champ or something like that. Oh man, Passage of Galubri on D1. Oof. I could train up for V's charge. That wouldn't be like crazy, although 6 int. Oof. Isn't that like when a southern US person calls you honey and it's not meant to be sweet? Usually southern, if they're southern at least, it might be meant that, but if they're not southern and they're calling you honey, then yeah, then it's not meant to be the context is different, yeah, for sure. It is funny though to I'm not saying Kirby is doing this. I'm sure they're just like, halfway joking, but like it is funny when like as if like I think these are the new hot sounds from the streets. I got to play you. Like it's basically for older people. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I did get a message about it, which was funny. And it wasn't even like it was a message and it was just like I don't remember who it was from. But it was like dark fantasy mix or something. It's like something I would never in a million years click. All right, we're gonna head to, and we're gonna see. I mean, my vague plan, because I kind of want to see what I pick up as far as like blink scrolls, and like I'm not sure if I'm gonna like what I'm gonna do between now and Tomb, because we can go into Pan and kind of like look for stuff there and not use any turns. But I don't know. I'm gonna see like if I bump into Pandemonium, I'll make a decision, I guess. So the thing about this run is my goal is the title, so uh I don't have to do extended necessarily. But Tomb is hard, so there's that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close the door and back up. I don't want to get flayed anymore with this. Like right here seems like a much better place to stand. No, manual short blades. Okay, nothing here. I guess I'll pick it up. Man, I slept late today. I really was tired. I woke up like an hour later than normal. Okay, revelations are good. I'm always happy to find those. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was like really like having some weird dreams and like just really knocked out. Oh, I'm glad it has this messaging. I wasn't sure. Like, you see how it says lucky the ring mail was actually a blah blah blah. I was thinking earlier, like this mutation right here is very cool. Like I love that because I love finding artifacts. But I was like, how would you know when it's doing its thing? I mean, that thing's garbage, but it could have been good. This is like hell or something. This is okay, we're marked. I only have one cancel and I'm in a very defensible area, so I think I'm just gonna chill. Yeah. There's pan. Now I can make a decision, I guess. I mean, I think I'm okay, like, to go into pan. It is a way to, like, find stuff and not use turns. I'm mostly concerned about, like, I'm concerned about Tomb. Like, going into Tomb with, like, 8 teleports and 3 blinks. It's like I could do. This is not a character that's, like, built for doing a bunch of zig floors. I could do some. But as far as, like, getting stuff, it's pretty much pandemonium. No, Pan has no gems. It's only for XP and loot. XP and stuff. I think I'm gonna do it. I think, and I'm not doing it just to style on the game. I think I really probably should do something before because Death Talisman, that'd be nice. I don't like. I have a negative one. Yeah, if I found it like right now, I would certainly consider training it. While I go through Pan. But the more game that goes, like it's like ever fleeting that I'm gonna actually use Death Talisman because even if I found Wild Shape, I can't see taking off this amulet. So it's not so much that it's really just like, but I would be cool with that. I also have a this quick blade that is like not bad and extended. All right, I think I'm gonna go in. I'm pretty well equipped for as well as I can be at this point. Okay, so now I can grab gold because I don't care about turns. Oh, it's an upgrade to my shield. Man, it feels good to rest. Let's put this on. Okay, do I want to keep going like fighting shields or do I want to train up? I'm at 9 int now, but it's gonna fluctuate somewhat from my mutes. I would love for these like horns and hooves to go away. I can drop this Justicar. Yeah, we can drop this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna train it up. Having like any kind of movement is pretty nice. Just saves me turns. It saves me like not just turns, but it's just like good to have for like not letting things hit me at range. Like right here, it would be nice. I'm actually gonna quiver it so I can monitor its progress. All right, let's use lightning rod. Wow, Gyre and Gimbal. Ah, man, Gyre and Gimbal versus Quickblade and Shield is tough. I also have a Trove that wants. Oh wait, maybe I don't. Maybe no, that's the other game I'm playing. Yeah, I don't know. Gyre and Gimbal is good, but I don't know if it's better than like I like having a shield. That's for sure. And I've got some good quick blades. I don't know. I feel like I'm just better off, like, if anything, like eventually moving up to a tower shield than using the. I like Gyre and Gimbal. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I feel like Holy QB and Shield is pretty nice combo. This awesome ring. Do I need it? I I have resist poison. I have resist elect. I have resist fire. Oh, it's giving me resist negative. That's actually somewhat relevant here, I guess. It's like just a resist negative ring. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, if I put on, let's say, slaying for the fancy ring, I just lose resist negative, basically. All right, yeah, let's turn gold pickup back on just for where we're at. That way I can just auto-explore. Yeah, because if I don't find, like, POG, V's electric charge is a halfway decent way to move. Well, this guy's got some things, huh? No, it's a turn count run because we're trying to get all the gems, but there's no gem to get in in extended, so I'm not really concerned. This is all about the flawless title. Like, I don't even have to do extended necessarily. Okay. It's an interesting vault to my right. Okay, so spellcasting we'll bring up, and then Air and Tiluk. It's amazing how fast a quick blade will kill a pan lord when you got all your pillars in order. Sweet. We got a demonic rune. Okay, we're at 21%. I'm going to guess we're going to need like 2 more levels of each. All right, let's move toward this guy who summons. Nice thing about finding the demonic rune, though, is it makes I'm pretty sure it makes exits appear more often. But I don't know. I might be conflating that with the Abyss. It's kind of interesting. Like when I'm in the normal, when I'm in the mix of trying to get the gem counter, keep the gen counter in order, and doing turn count, you generally stay away from corridors because you want to explore as much as possible. And then now that I'm here, it's like I want to go back to being in corridors. It's like it's kind of fun how your overall tactics change. What's your general approach to TC? I mean, you could see like how I do it. There is a balance that's tough to strike because at least with me, when I first started doing, my first turn, even not my first ones, even when I go and try to do a turn count run, sometimes today, there's definitely a balance between diving and doing things to save some turns, and then you end up in trouble constantly, so it's frustrating. So like, I think the one I did with Flug kind of aligned to me a little better, where it's like, well, first of all, are you trying to get like a high score, or are you just trying to generally do like a turn count run, like with a pretty good turn count? If you're not trying to like beat safer, you don't need to do the craziest stuff in the world, especially early. Like early on, you just manual explore. Don't dive down. Wow, Menace is here. Yeah, I would say like early on, you know, you can peek downstairs but come back up if you can, if you're still like there's a lot to explore on that floor. Keep your XL roughly like one above your floor level, you know what I mean? Like wait till at least, if you're going to go to XL4, try to be around XL5. That's just like a very rough heuristic cuz it'll depend. And yeah, I'm actually going to file this guy and mirror, and then we should be good. And then it kind of depends like on your character. Like, look at your character and think about like how am I okay going to the next floor on this? I don't think I dive that crazy early on. Like I kind of like I'll go down, I'll explore, and then if I see an upstairs and the floor upstairs isn't very much explored, I'll go up, take a peek. You know. And then if you happen to find some good stuff and your character like is like kind of like ahead of where you think it needs to be, then you can start diving a little more. Nice shot. But yeah, I think it just takes like you just gotta kind of keep, if you dive and then you die and you think you died because you dove, you kind of got to be like, all right, I dived a little too crazy. But there's definitely going to be spots where you get into trouble because because you're being more you're really like, when you play normal crawl and you're like you really err on the side of caution because there's no reason not to. And then when you're turn count running, you start pushing a little closer to where you're kind of you're slicing it thinner in terms of like the difference between how dangerous things are and like how cautious you are. Instead of being all the way cautious, you start like, pushing against that, and then you die because you're not used to it. Because for me, it's like I don't know how dangerous they are. I just know that they're dangerous, so I back off. And a lot of turn count stuff is like, well, I got V's up now. A lot of turn count is like being able to be a little more keyed in on how dangerous things are, and then also putting yourself in dangerous situations and being able to play, basically playing like a noob sometimes early in a way, and then playing expertly to get yourself out of it and doing it while you have less to work with because you've explored less. It really makes you better at dealing with tough situations, I think. Okay. I wonder if V's electric charge, does that count from movement when it comes to like being on fire? I got these 3 scrolls, but I just know they're all stuff I don't care about. Amnesia, Noise, Torment. I don't love this. I could Fog, I could Fear. Or not Fear, Teleport. It's kind of like more things than I would like that have Torment. There's like I kind of like roll through and get to the guy who's summoning them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Fog. Let's kill one guy who has Torment. Let's kill him. Let's charge into this guy. Ooh, there's a Rakshasa there. Yeah, all right. Yeah, this is not good. Clearly, I should have teleported earlier. All right, this guy can't hit me. Okay, wow. It's a good thing that teleport worked out because we were very low. Yeah, I definitely should have read teleport earlier. There's just too much bad stuff in a row. Okay. Okay, V's is just about there. Wish I had better armor. That's the thing I need. I mean, I have golden scales. It's just not good. I need something heavier, but it also has to be very heavily enchanted for it to be better than scale mail. All right, let's pop back over here. Let's go back into our kill hole. Okay, V seems fine. Let's grab another shield. Okay. Cancel haste magic. Curar or fear. I've got 6 fear, and it's not even that great here. There's Death Talisman. Costs more than I have. Okay. This stuff is expensive and not that great. You begin exuding ooze. Okay. I found Death Talisman, but I don't. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get there as far as gold is concerned. Yeah. $200 short, unfortunately. All right, well, let's go buy this cancel pot and haste and magic. It's all good stuff. I'm just going to read these just to Ideum. Oh, I'm so dumb. I could have acquired the gold and gotten it. I forgot about that. Oh well. Do I want to keep going? I'm actually down a blink scroll. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out of here. Got V's up at least. I don't even know, like, because if I would have bought the Death Talisman, I definitely would have had to have done like either more pan or something to train it up. There's passage. Which is definitely going to take a lot of training with 8 int. Let me see what else is here. There's an EV int ring. We should add more int attached. There's also Gel's Gavat. Might be better off just taking this, because by the time I train up enough spell power to even use POG, I'd have Gavat, which is generally better. It uses a lot less MP to move. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. Okay. We have depths. Hey, all we need is a crypt and tomb. All right, I think I'm gonna start. We'll mosey back up. Maybe we find a zig. We do like 4 or 5 floors of that, like just the very low floors, and then we're going into crypt, I think. Oh wow, that guy's got a pretty nice ring actually. It's got resist negative, which is relevant for where I'm going, and it also has int and a little slay. Okay, so east blocks line of sight. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade 2 slay for 4 int and negative. What god would I recommend for an octopode shapeshifter? There's a couple ones you can go with. I often will do Gozag on octopodes in general. You having a Gozag's just strong. You don't lose out on any armor. You kind of get like the potion petitions, and then you get a free endgame. There's Wild Shape. But you can also just go like, you can go Wujan. That's pretty fun. If you know, because you're going to be melee, or at least you'll probably cast, but you'll be like melee forward. Crypt is in vaults, and we left ourselves, I hope, a good amount of time in vaults, right? Yeah, we did good in vaults. I'm always afraid of vaults. It's not the longest timer considering how big it is. So we have 2,200 turns in vaults, and we have 4K in dungeon. And Crypt we have not found yet. Okay. More than likely, Crypt is on vaults too. Okay, we found it. I was about to say, I might step on that alarm trap just to see if anything comes out that looks like it's from Crypt entrance. Yeah, nice thing about Gozag though is like a lot of times on Gozag it's just bad to buy shops. On an Octopode, there's situations where you might want to buy one or two, like an Octopode shapeshifter, because there's on a lot of because like on certain characters, like I'll buy a shop and try to find this one specific thing, and then you never get the shop you want, and then you have to hope that even if it is, it has what you want, and then you end up spending money on both the shop and the thing. So collectively, it's usually a bad thing. But with Octopode shapeshifter, at least you're like, I'll take anything. I'll take a ring shop. I'll take a book shop. I'll take something with talismans. Like you're like kind of like open to anything. Pretty much anything except like even you kind of don't want a weapon shop. But other than that, wow. Okay, found tomb pretty fast. But we did not find the gem. Wonder if I should just read a revel. I've got 6. It's just how many do I need for Zot? Because I'm definitely going to use some in tomb. Yeah, I agree, Zygmunt. Yeah. There's also just like not taking it now and doing it after tomb. Okay, we're marked. I'm gonna cancel. I don't want to be marked here, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I know that's like in a turn count run, it's like if you can handle it, it's good to be marked because you just bring everything to you and get this concentration of enemies. Okay. Man, I would love if I could use boots. I have some regen boots, and I got these dumb hooves. All right, we need to go this way. I forget. Does Gavat go over alarm traps or over traps in general? Oh, now we're marked anyway. It does? Okay. Well, good to know. Okay. Wow, that hat. +5 hat. The regen amulet's nice too. Although, well, it doesn't matter. I'm like salivating over this stuff, wondering if I should get it, and I have 156 bucks. So, all right, it is tomb time. This is gonna be dicey. This is like where we are most likely to die in this run. So we're going top left. Wow. Okay. I expected to be stopped before that happened. %. That's what I like to see. You'd be a little scared if it wasn't for the 0%. Yeah. Well, I'm still a little scared about my prospects here. We're doing Tomb at XL24. I don't have Torment resist other than like the Pippa resist negative. So, and I don't have like an abundance of blinks. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It really is just a few good teleports. That's exactly what I need. Okay, we got Gavat almost functional. I think I'm gonna maybe put on the other resist negative ring over strength. Doesn't affect my casting very much at all. I think I want the 2 pips resist negative. Okay, perfect. So does this work? Well, let's try again. Oh, it does work. Wow. Look at this big brain move. Cast it once, but miscast. Then you can't be teleported or moved. Then go over it onto the dispersal trap. Okay. This is me rubbing my hands together and drinking coffee. I'm definitely going to read Telly go down. Okay. I would say this is positive. I mean, we didn't land where we needed to, but we did land on the outside at least. Now the question is, do we want to teleport again, try to land in the right spot? Or the problem is the right spot isn't even close. The right spot is like on the other side. Or no, it's the north. Yeah, I think we're gonna, what do we have? 9 tele? I want to land either in the north spot or at least like next to the other one that goes like, you know, the right way. Let's try one more time. Okay, we did it. Now we just have to not die. I should have picked up something to bread swing. I just realized. Oh, well. Hey, nice. A revel. Interesting. I mean, getting marked isn't even that bad. It can only, the only thing that's going to come in is stuff that's in the north side. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Doc Sulfur? All right. We got stairs to tomb 3. Okay. So this doesn't give resistance to negative at all. All right. Well. Dude, he's going to end up marking. Whatever. If he marks, I can cancel, and then I guess it means things will move this way. Let's haste. Revel. Oh, hasting is bad because I'm going to cancel, right? Oh, well. We also got the worst. This is the worst tomb ending for this, by the way, is the little rooms. Like, this is the absolute worst. The best is like anything else, because then you can at least, you have some cover when you teleport over there. How's my regen? It's fine. You know, I'm a Gevia Vinestalker. Okay. I would like the Zig figurine. That's like a good escape tool. There's also a ring here. Strength 10. I mean, that's cool and all, but yeah. Okay. Is there anything else I care about here? I don't think so. I think Gavat North. These things are all faster than me. I think I'm going to come in here and just kill stuff. Let's get some dudes out. Okay. This looks like a Gavat North. I don't know if, like, is the rune random? Like, can it be north of me? I guess I should check while I'm here. Let's call off Brilliance. Let's reapply Haste. Go here. Let's go Vought West. Hey, we found the gem. Actually, that's all I need. I don't care about the rune. Right? Yeah. Ooh, blink scroll too. All right. Let's read Telly. Let's grab the gem. Okay. Easy. Didn't even have to use a blink. Okay. Yeah, that was like, that is the toughest. Like, I really don't like this that tomb ending is like with the rooms and all, it can really get bad. Like when you get the one that has like, where the second half of tomb is kind of like its own little section, it's a lot easier to just like break line of sight. Mummies forgot how to torment. I mean, the trick is like if you're hasted and they're on the edge line of sight, two things are going to happen. They're going to torment you, and they're not fast, so you're going to outpace them, or they're going to try to keep coming after you and fall behind. So, just if you keep moving, I didn't have to end up using my fog, but like if there's too many things and you can't get out of line of sight quick enough, using fog, using anything to break line of sight, or making them chase you, you know. And also, I'm not killing anything, or I'm killing very little, so I'm not getting tormented from death curses. That's why I like not trying to clear it or fight a lot. What gives you the shroud status? One of my weird this here. Slime shroud. It's a Gevia only mutation. Yeah, fogs are very good. You want to be like Tomb is like the stuff that would be good on an orb run is good in Tomb. Stuff like that breaks LOS, obviously consumables that you would use to make you evasive or faster. All the T-Loc stuff like POG, Gavat, Apportation. I wish I had Blink, and like the piles of loot are kind of there to, if that's your strategy, the piles of loot are only there to like tempt you into dicking around, because at that point the game's over. It's probably the last thing you're doing. But the Zig figurine is very useful as an escape tool. Other than that, I tend to leave the loot alone. Okay. So we got everything except Zod, right? Yep. All right. All right, let's go Zod. Oh, it doesn't go through water. Hmm. Okay, and we got 4 revelation. Not bad. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna just like search out what's like around me. But I'm gonna use a revelation when I don't see a staircase, and then hopefully on if on one floor, like on 2, 3, or 4, we find a quick staircase, then we don't need the revelation. Sweet, we found the staircase quick on this floor. All right, I do want to kill that Moth of Wrath somewhat. I'm gonna grab one more T-Loke. I don't like miscasting it every like. Feels like every. I know it's 6%. It feels more like 10%. All right, well, Moth ran away. Ooh, a toe. This gem counter is tight. Jesus Christ. 845? Damn. That is really tight. You really can't dick around in Zot. All right, we're going right. Yeah, you got to dive like hell. All right. Is there anything else I want? I only have 1 haste. I need to be a little careful with that. Thanks. Oh, sweet. We got the flawless title. Glad to see it. Nice. The old 2-hitter. Yeah, I don't want to look at this screen anymore. This is fine. Okay. Okay. We have all runes, right? And they are all not shattered. So as long as we... Yeah, gem timer's stopped now. Now we just have to win. Okay. This is Birdhead. Disto. Nice. I don't have Summon. I don't have Tambourine. I do have Spiders. All right, well, let's haste. Let's see if Spider... I don't think it's going to do that. All right, well, I guess we'll just kill him. All right, we got there. Not bad. I didn't honestly. I didn't think I would be able to 1-1 a flawless attempt, but we got very lucky early. I'd say the only unlucky thing was that we got mutes that got rid of our regen boots and helmet, but other than that, like getting the early quick blade and pretty early scale mail, +10 scale mail, like, and all the resists we needed. We got good gear. Yeah, thanks. That was fun. Tomb was the thing I was worried about the most, and I don't think we got into any trouble in Tomb compared to, like, I mean, even the getting silenced in that Zotlung was dicier than Tomb because I didn't have a cancel pot to get rid of it, so it was pretty much all in. But yeah, we got fairly early. We got an acquirement scroll with the quick blade, and like a sleigh ring. That's pretty good early. You know what it is? And we got like this amulet, and I think one of these rings we got from Slime. And we also got Jivia in a sewer, like, very early, so all those things, like, made the run very nice, early on. It's kind of fun because it's kind of like, it's basically a turn count run, but then you do non-turn count things too, and you also don't care about the runes, you just care about the gems. But, yeah, hopefully I can pull this together for I wish I could get this run in a tournament. I've been enjoying these, like, the title runs that involve, like, actual conducts and not just training stuff up at the end are pretty fun. No. No, I've done, like, legit turn count runs. This is, like, I only got, like, I think I only got 4 runes or 5 runes maybe. No, my top score is the one I did with Flug. It was, like, I think 23K 15 runes. I think my top score before that was, like, a 30K 14 rune or something like that. I was actually considering playing, like, the same type of character. Like, playing a Gargoyle Earth Elementalist and then trying out Sif Muna with the changes for Flawless. But then when I looked at the characters that had done Flawless, and I saw a bunch of, like, melee dudes, and 3 of them were Vinestalker fighters. I was like, yeah, Vinestalker is pretty good. They all went Wujan, which is what I planned to do, but then finding Jivia in a sewer, it's like, how do you not take that? So good for turn count and, just kind of strong in general. A lot of the downsides of Jivia are, like, mitigated when you're not really exploring anyway. Yeah, it was 5 runes. It was like 2 S branches, vaults, slime, and demonic rune. Very strange 5 rune. What the hell's going on? Why is there, like, oh, I guess they're mostly this dude Zavery, or this player Zavery. Ton of Chaos Knights. I guess looks like they're doing greater Chaos Knight because they're all different. Yeah, I definitely underutilized Slimify. I don't think I used it. I didn't use it once. In the past, I've definitely used it incorrectly. Like, when I tried using it, I didn't use it right, apparently, because I would use it and then die. So I think I need to learn how to use that. I used, like, Oozmancy a few times. Pretty much with GV, I'm just very happy with, like, the passive mutations and regen. They tend to be really good. Slimify demons. Yeah, I'm sure there was some places where I could have used it, but I had a very good quick blade. Oh, that you can't use it on them. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried using it in the past and end up getting, like, it just doesn't do anything. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care, all.